Last day of the Web Summit here in Lisbon. Today the challenge will be to convert all those contacts that I made yesterday into potential co-founders. I left the sign at home because today it's not about acquisition but about retention. And so I have all those business cards and Web Summit app contacts that need to get turned into meetings, and I have a few lunches already set up. So the hope is that today that problem will get solved. Also, do note that a lot of the people in this train are traveling to Web Summits. And this is actually a very interesting case study because we all wear the badge that makes it clear that we are going to Web Summit, but still it doesn't suffice for anyone to go up to the other person and say, hey, you're going to Web Summit too, or why don't we talk about where you are going today? I saw you're going to Web Summit today.
Yes.
Do you have any recommendations for keynotes or events?
Not yet, sorry.
Okay, but good to know.
More exhibition for networking.
Ah, okay. How was it for you so far?
Very good.
Yeah, super nice. Yeah, so it does still take some overcoming to actually contact people, even when you know that they are in the same community. Waitlist will have that challenge that even though you see that there is someone you could potentially have a valuable conversation with, you still need to take that step and get up and approach them. And I can always make it simple, but in the end there will be some work required by the user, which I think is also the kick of the use of this app. It's the adrenaline that you get from overcoming your fears. Hey guys, I'm here at Alameda Station in the middle of Lisbon, but already I would say 30% of the people behind me are going to Web Summit. And this is a classic use case for Waitlist. People have the same interest, they are on their way to a similar place, they are part of a community, and they don't use the time here to already reap the fruits of that community. They wait till they cross that threshold and have paid the entrance fee to network and to get inspired. But here the space is just not meant for inspiration, so people don't accept that this is something where stuff could happen, you know. It's not enough to know that all these people belong to my community. They are going to the same event and I could have a valuable conversation. It's still hard to approach each other, so people who are here from the Web Summit still wouldn't talk to each other if they don't know each other. There's still going to be a challenge that once you connect with someone you don't know and you're on the same path, it is a danger that you could get stuck with them because you're on the same path, and if the interaction isn't as valuable as you expected, it could turn out to be quite a pain to get rid of them. It's very unpleasant to separate from people once you have made an initial contact. So I was actually wrong. People do have a way of interacting on the metro if they're from the same community. And Budowin here, he grasped the opportunity and he saw that I was vlogging and gave a signal that he's ready to interact, and so I learned a lot from him. Budowin, what do you think about this idea of people interacting in public transport when they belong to the same community?
I think it's very useful. Because I mean, time in public transport is often wasted, so you can do it productively and have a productive talk.
Even if it's just 5 minutes, right?
Yeah, exactly. Just to set up that conversation in order to continue forward with the
Exactly.
conversation.
Now we're friends, right? Now I can add you on Facebook and we can be in touch forever, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Validation. So yeah, I did actually just have a really cool conversation with someone who founded a company, and he shared some advice. And he said the way he found his tech team was he went to the math and computer science department of his university and asked for a list of the 5 best students and then contacted them. Efficient.